Hello everybody. I'm just going to double check here because the YouTube app is broken again. And I'm going to just let everybody know. And I'm going to Oh, the ducks are just going crazy down there at the pond. They're loving that pond, even though it's ridiculously small. I'm gonna feed the ducks here. I got my supper in the oven. I got my veggies ready. We're happening. Okay, YouTube app is broken again. It says I got 119 likes on a video on a stream that's 56 minutes. Hello, folks. Okay, I just posted the links. I got to show you something. I had a confrontation today. A little drama on the duck adventure. But hey, drama's good, you know? Drama's really good. Supper's in the oven. I got to show you this. YouTube is so broken. All right. Okay, so... oh man. Okay, so what's going on here? I posted the link. Let me just do something here. I'm going to post it. It seems if I do it on Twitter, it gets everybody a little more hyped up here. We'll get more people joining in for this truth bomb that I'm going to drop. Stuffed up tonight. I know. I just did Twitter right now, Corrine. It's happening. I'll do Facebook too while I'm at it. We had no internet for a while, guys. It was down again, and it's exactly the same thing. They had to reboot my switch on the tower. So I've suggested, which tomorrow I will make a phone call. I suggested in the email to my service provider that I think it's time to replace the switch. I'm thinking that the switch is broken. Because that's the second time it's happened. Okay. Yeah, I know some of you don't use Twitter. But some people do, Plasma. There's more than just you, you know. Good evening, Maggie. Okay, so truth bomb. All right. So you know how I haven't been happy with the rental company. Well, you know, doing things online and emails and on the phone is sort of a spineless way to deal with a problem. I'm more of a, you know, head-on kind of guy. You know what I mean? Like, let's face our problems in life, you know? So I went in today to see the rental company face-to-face because I just felt that it deserved a face-to-face situation. Well, they deserve to be crucified. Okay, so first of all, remember Saturday morning I said, let's do a video of how many hours were on the machine to be just in case. Do you remember that, folks? Well, I'm glad I did because... today, that shut them down with their little crap argument, which they still argued. But, so I'm going to show you something, okay? So this is the contract. I don't know. Let's see if this works out the wrong way. I'm going to turn the camera around. Does this work out? Oh, yeah, you can read that, okay? So it says 2853.9. Can you see that, folks? See it? 2853.9. All right? So that's what they wrote on the contract. Look what the video on YouTube says Saturday morning before I even started the machine. 2854, partly between the 2 and the 1. Okay? So, 0.3 of an hour. A third of an hour they add on to their rental. I go in and I say to the guy, I say, Gord, That's his name, Gord. Gord, I didn't get any eggs. I said, Gord, I'm not happy with what happened here this weekend. I'm not happy with the fact that the machine had no power. Like, it was ridiculous. Well, you could have called us earlier. Well, I'm working away. I had it planned as a live stream show. I'm in the middle of my show, and it's like, I rented the equipment. Your job was to get me the equipment so that I could have my show of digging the ducks a pond. Not have to stop an hour or 2 hours into my day and go call you up, and the machine's broken. You just come and get the machine and leave me with no machine because you had no machine to give me. So I had to make do with what you gave me, and then by the end of the day I realized that I was working with half a machine. Well, you used it for 8.5 hours. I'm like, whoa. He said, I didn't use it 8.5 hours. And he goes, 8.2 hours. So I said, that's a big difference between 8.5 and 8.2. And I said, but it wasn't 8.2, it was 7.9. Because I said, your sheet was wrong on the contract. I said, because I got video proof. I took a video of the hours on the machine. And then he got just shut right up when I told him I had a video of the hours on the machine. And I just showed you guys, just confirmed it, 0.3 of an hour. So his 8.2 to the 7.9. And he goes, we should have charged you an extra day. I was like, whoa, I was staring at the counter. I was like, oh man. I was getting mad, but I kept my cool. I didn't blow a gasket. I was like calm. I was like, no, Matt, don't blow. Blowing ain't gonna solve no problems here. I was just like, I was like, oh, anyways. So I kept my calm. And he goes, well, if the delivery's the delivery, I'm not doing that. And well, what would make you happy? And I'm like, well, what would make me happy is if I would have had a machine that worked on Saturday. That's what I want. That's the only way I'd be happy. It's the only way. There's no other way to make me happy. Is just give me what I paid for. That's all, Well, I discounted, but that ain't gonna make me happy. Like, a discount's not gonna make me happy. Because I'm upset that I spent a day on a machine, gave myself a wicked headache, which I'm still suffering from, and I don't have my duck pond that I really should have. Like, really, we should have a duck pond that's, honestly, if the machine would have had power, it could be 3 times bigger, at least twice as big. Anyways, be a lot deeper than what I can walk in. So then he starts going, well, the mud, how deep of mud did you have it in? That limits how much it can dig. I'm like, what? So sitting in mud makes it so that it can't dig? I said, it's the hydraulics. I said, I've talked to 3 people now that work with this equipment, and they all said the same thing. It's the hydraulic pump, which, by the way, the machine's sitting in the yard, ready to go for rent again. They're going to put it out. They're going to put it out to some other poor sucker. They're going to rent this thing out, and it ain't fixed. Like, they're not even going to fix it. Like, it's broken, guys. The thing is broken. Like, it's freaking broken. Like, it's worn. The machine isn't crap. Like, it isn't done. The hydraulic pump is done, or it needs repair, or it needs some kind of rebuild job. It needs some love. The hydraulic pump needs some love. But it's sitting in their yard right now, ready to go out again to some other sucker. And they're totally. Oh, hang on. Hey, Doug, just bark instead of making false alarms. They're totally fine with sending it out again to somebody else. Not working right. I was surprised it was sitting there. I thought for sure it would be getting serviced. And then he was like insinuating there was like nothing wrong with it. That's the way the machines are. When they're in mud, they don't dig as well. I'm like, what? So when it's sitting in mud, it has no dig strength. That's a new one on me. So then, this is the best part. It's all good. It's all pure gold. So he tells me that in the mud it has no strength. Okay, in the mud, no strength. Now I totally power washed the crap out of it. I cleaned it sparkling clean, okay guys? Because I know the rule with rental equipment, if you return it dirty, you get a big bill, okay? And I got a power washer. I got the big power washer. It's actually an oil rig heavy duty power washer. And there's all the mud right there, because that's where I put it. I power washed it completely, okay? Like all the mud's right there. That's where all the mud is. There's some more mud there. The mud's here in my yard. It's not on his machine. So he tried telling me that it has no strength in the mud. And I'm thinking, okay, so you admitted while he was picking it up here, it had no power to get onto the slanted trailer, to the dump trailer. He couldn't even drive it onto the trailer. So I'm like, I said to him, how come it couldn't drive onto the trailer? Was there mud on your trailer? He didn't know what to say then. He was just making lies up. That's all he was doing. Look out, Dougie. So the final outcome, after I didn't want to blow my gasket, I said I'm not going to blow because this is the kind of guy, Doug, get out of here, go on, out, get out. This is the kind of guy, blowing, it doesn't sink in, you know what I mean? Oh, thank you Marvin, big time thank you for the 50 euros. That's huge, such a big surprise, thank you Marvin. So blowing a gasket with guys like this, never achieve anything. This is a perfect example of you can't fix stupid. This is like an absolute perfect example that you can't fix stupid. I don't think he owns it. I think his brother owns it and he runs it as a manager, because I can't believe that he would be that stupid and be an owner. But the fact that I got video proof, absolute video proof, that he lied on the contract, like hard video proof. Can't dispute that, guys. That Saturday morning video, the machine hadn't even been started yet. Everything was still covered in dew. Nothing had happened here yet. So, what the final outcome was. The final outcome, he begrudgingly did a $150 discount plus tax. So it was, I think the credit was 167. Whatever 150 plus 13% is, that's the credit that we got back on the rental. He would only go 50% of the rental because I mistakenly said that it was only 50% power. So, but I had to argue facts, video factual facts. Like, he was just, and he sort of insinuated that the fact that I had it planned for a show, you know, online, he didn't think it was that serious, you know, that I had planned the day of digging. You know what I mean? Like, it was like sort of him, it was like, you know, it's only online stuff, you know what I mean? Like, I find that a lot with people. They don't take you, the viewer, serious. They don't think what you're watching is serious. You know what I mean? I don't know, do you ever find that when you're talking to people? They think, well, why aren't you watching TV? Why do you waste your time watching stuff online? Do you ever get that? I get that. And then I shake my head, why do you waste your time watching TV? You know what I mean? Like, but anyways, so, oh, TV Beyond stinks. But people like him watch TV, because they don't know how to run a computer. They don't even know how to, you know, surf. Surf to them is like, where's the water? You follow me? I think the ducks are coming from the lagoon. Let me just look. Oh, there's still ducks in the lagoon. They're just going hard at it over there, right? A lot of ducks in the yard right now, though. A lot of ducks. The geese were coming over to the garage because I was getting a little too boisterous there. explaining what was going on. I have supper in the oven. My duck will be done at 8:20. I've got my veggies already in the pan. I got all the toppings on my veggies. They're spiced up. And I just got to put them in the oven at 20 after 7. So I'm organized tonight, guys. I haven't had a shower though. And tomorrow I'm taking the water kiddie pool out of the yard, because I think that's why the adult ducks aren't going over to the pond. I'm pretty sure that's why, actually. I'm 99% sure that's why the adult ducks are staying in the yard. Oh, boys, guys. Oh, I was planning on sitting outside tonight with you guys, with everybody, but I'm not thinking it's going to be happening here. The amount of mosquitoes. We had roasted duck with balsamic vinegar, honey glaze. See, I'm not a big fan of honey on meat. Not a big fan of honey on meat. I like spice on meat. Honey on vegetables I can do. I can do like if you cook a chicken, you know, you got chicken in and you have to, after you cook it, put some honey on the chicken. I can do that. You know what I mean? But it's sort of like pineapple on a pizza. Oh, gross, you know? So, the duck adventure, GoFundMe got $150 plus tax, 167, 164. It was 167. I think it was 167 is what the refund was. So that's the deal. And I had to confront them quite hard to get that. And then I had to be called, you know, a little bit of a liar, I guess, until I told them I had video proof. That shut them down. Oh, I'm telling you, man, the video proof part, you want to see somebody change their whole tune. That's when he started coming up with new lies about power and how that when it's in mud it can't do anything in mud. It's like, okay. So the boom is connected to the mud. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. A bad company. You guys are hung up on pineapple. I'm sorry I triggered so many people. I like pineapple, just pineapple. Actually, pineapple with ice cream is really good. You know what I mean? Pineapple, ice cream. You know what I mean? Honestly, you're right, Norm. Norm from Hawaii, you nailed it. The only time I've ever had good pineapple is when I'm on holidays down south. Real pineapple, ripened in the field pineapple. Not the pineapple we get up here. You know, what I don't understand, you know, even if they wrote the hours down on the machine in the yard, how do you drive a unit 0.3 of an hour, 20 minutes around inside the place? Like, how did they run 20 minutes worth of time up on it? From the time they wrote the contract up to it was on a trailer. I don't understand that. But I'm so glad that I did video evidence. But the fact when he said 8.2 and then his numbers were out by 0.3 on the bill jives with my 7.9 on the on what I did. I know that when he got it there was less than 8 because I made sure. But he said like I used it for 8. He says, oh, you should have charged you for 2 days because I was a half an hour over. But I wasn't a half an hour over. It was actually 0.1 under. I was so mad when I got home. I was like, I had to do a little bit of a cool down, and then the internet went down here. We lost the internet again, and I had no internet connection because the switch on the tower across the road crashed again. So I sent a message. I couldn't phone. No way I could phone because my internet was so bad. I had to turn all the streams off so I could phone. So I sent an email to my provider. He rebooted the radio and rebooted the switch, and we're back up, obviously. But it was good because when I got home, I was so upset that Abby Hawk, I don't remember you being a moderator. How did you become a moderator? Abby Hawk. Who were you before? How did you become a moderator? I don't remember an Abby Hawk. I am new, but I didn't make you a moderator. How did you become a moderator? You sent me an email. I don't remember this, Abby. I'm wondering about this. How could you become any? I know who my moderators are. There's something going on here. I don't know how that can happen. I gotta do some checking on this. Dope Fiend controls the moderators. I gotta check this. Who? Did you have a different name before? Hello, Martin. Martin Vlad. Oh, I gotta do some checking on this. You must never be on the channel. How, if you're a moderator, how come you're never here? I'm just wondering about this. This is very bizarre that somebody's a moderator that I don't know. Do any of you moderators have ever seen her before? Or them? Or it? Or some input would be nice from you guys on this one. No. Mindy's never seen her, so it's not just me. Tom's never seen. You've seen her before, Lucy? You're on late at night? What country are you in, Abby? Lucy's seen her. Terry, I haven't made a moderator in weeks. Like, I could go and check my emails. I bet you it's been over 3-4 weeks since I've made a new mod. United States. The last moderator I made, Abby, was in the UK. So, I'm sorry, Ab, but you're no longer going to be a moderator. I got to reevaluate your situation. Can't just have somebody new popping on here being a moderator that I have no idea. No, Opal. I have no record of her, Opal. None. I gotta take a look, Abby. I'll check your email because I keep everybody emails. Absolutely everybody's emails. Because everybody has to pass the moderator test of reading. And all the ducks. Oh, there's still ducks at the pond. Okay. I'll leave the. There's some hardcore ducks over there. Eh? What am I gonna do here? I got a dog that is depressed. You have an email? Send me the email so I can see it. I got emails too. I keep everything. I have a moderator folder. Every time somebody becomes a moderator, I keep record of it. So I'm curious, and how long ago you became a moderator and then you disappeared for months. Months. But Tom, you got to be active to be a moderator. You can't just show up once every 3 months and be a moderator. Moderators are supposed to be part of the channel. 9/11 was Abby's first day with a wrench, but I haven't made anybody a moderator this month, Terry. You're not listening here. It's been a long time since I've made a moderator. Okay, I got a dog problem. Poor dog. Oh, Doug. If I put you in the back deck, are you going to be a good dog? Or are you going to ruin my evening with the ducks? What are you going to do? Probably ruin the evening, eh? Poor little Dougie. Okay. Doug should be a mod? No. He's got an anchor, not a wrench. He's dragging this around all day today. Now he's got me dragging it around. Well, I'm going to put him in the back of the house. And just so that he doesn't do what he's doing exactly right now. It's like making everybody scatter. Doug, come here. Oh, he was going to the swamp. Oh, dog, sit. You were going to the swamp, weren't you? You're just a little bit of a rip? You're just a little bit of a rip, eh? That's all you were going to do. What a little rotten dog. Okay, time check. Hour and 22 minutes. So what time does that make? Hour and 22 minutes. I gotta set a timer. Because I gotta put my veggies in. Because I'm eating at a normal hour tonight, guys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna cut the party short, but I gotta put my veggies in 30 minutes. I gotta put them in the oven. So I'll get a chair because we're gonna go sit with the ducks, and Matt's gonna get eaten by mosquitoes. That's what's gonna happen. We'll see how it goes here. 30 minutes, veggies go in the oven. Oh, Doug. It's too bad he can't come out, eh? It's just poor dog. He doesn't understand. He's not in trouble. You know, he's not a bad dog. Oh. Okay, I know what I gotta do. There's not a single duck at the stream, eh? At the pond. Is there? Somebody could tell me? I don't see a single duck over there. We're dead in the water over there. Is anybody gonna tell me? We're dead in the water? Okay, I gotta end the stream over there. No use running it up for no reason here. Do ducks? So I'm basically trying to get revenge. For what, Martin? Sometimes you guys say things, unless you're having conversations that I don't know about. I'm ending the stream over there. Okay? Bear with me, guys. Okay. I'm logging on so I can end that stream over there that has no ducks. And I gotta bring it over here. Bear with me. Okay. The Magoo stream. 29 people are watching no ducks. That makes no sense. What? I don't want that. You guys just have it open in a browser, don't you? Magoo Lagoon ending. Okay, the Magoo Lagoon just ended. It's happening. We're doing high-tech stuff here right now. See that? Now we're doing the high-tech. This is how I run the show. See that? It's pretty cool, eh? I didn't know how to do any of this stuff when I started. It was so overwhelming when I started. Yeah, there isn't a single duck over there, right? I can see on the screen. See? I'll show you. See? The lagoon is empty. There's nobody over there. Yeah, this was all Greek to me when I started this game. I didn't know any of this. Okay, so I got to set a timer. I'm removing your post so you don't get spammed. What's going on now? What? I turn my head and you guys do things that I don't know what's going on. What am I supposed to do? Oh, timer, clock, right, 30 minutes for veggies. How do you make an alarm? Okay, what time is it? 30. So I want it in 38 minutes. There. But what kind of alarm? What kind of alarm do I need? How loud? I don't want snooze. Label sound. That's supper time. Okay. Okay, so there we go. Save. All right. Let's put the veggies in. Alarm. All right, guys? Ladies and gentlemen. You guys are having problems, eh? Okay, well, let's focus on geese. Nuclear meltdown. It started. Oh, what's going on? My seat went crooked. Yeah, the geese are noisy. I got to remember to go over there and get the camera from the Zika tent. Just talking like crazy, huh? I'm going to turn the microphone around so you can hear them and not me. Hey, Bruce. How you doing, Bruce? Hi, Bruce. How's Bruce doing? Yes, Bruce. How's Bruce doing? I think Bruce knows his name. Yeah, that duck just goosed the goose. What, Bruce? What's going on? What's going on, Bruce? Talk to us. Did you have a good day? Did you have a good day, Bruce? Will you let me touch you? Hey, will you let me touch you? No, eh? Oh man. Okay, so basically, just so you know, what they just told us is that the rental company that got us the piece of garbage excavator, you really need to do a bad review, even though they gave you a 50% discount under duress. Is basically what they said. Now, on a positive note, Monday, a massive excavator is coming here. I let it out of the bag. I'm waiting for replies back. Nobody's gonna say anything? Mindy, this is going to be an epic live streaming event. Don't plan anything on Monday, okay? But they don't start early. They're a little different company. Normally, excavator companies, you'd expect them to show up here at 7 a.m. start working, at 8 sharp type thing. These guys don't even show up to their shop till 8. So they're saying that they're going to be here somewhere between 9:30. They should be digging around 10. That's what the deal is. It's a 20-ton excavator with anywhere between a 4 and a 4.5 foot bucket. A full-size bucket. Half the size of my car type bucket is what it's going to be. And I'm going to be running around with a camera and I'm going to film it all up close, so you're going to see it happening. Like, no just tripod stuff, guys. I'm actually going to be following the excavator around. This will be the most detailed live streaming dig-a-thon probably ever on YouTube. And if I do have to put the camera on a tripod, it'll be means because I gotta go get a drink or something, or no more batteries or something like that to keep myself mobile. It's going to be a battery day where I'll be running on batteries more than likely. So, but it's going to be an awesome live streaming situation, like serious live streaming, guys. You're going to see it happening for real. Steven Spielberg. Well, no, you're going to actually see the bucket digging the mud out and then working up close. And they know, it's pretty amazing watching big equipment, isn't it, Mindy? It's like a party, eh? It's better than TV. What I might do is I might turn the microphone around on the camera unit so that you can hear me talk. Because I know that works. If I turn the microphone around, you can hear me talk clear as a bell, and the equipment noise will still be in the background, but I'll be clear as a bell. So I think that's what I'll do, because I've done that before dealing with really loud ducks, is turn it around. So I'll be like loud, I'll be perfect. You'll hear me perfect. But it's gonna be like, I'm gonna be tired at the end of the day. I'm gonna tell you right now, guys. I'm not gonna be doing the job, but I'm going to be really tired because I'm going to be narrating this whole thing and camera shooting it, and I gotta figure out how I'm going to. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, I am tired right now, actually. I got head muffs, Maggie, but I'm going to be far enough away. I don't have to worry about me. No, this is a totally separate deal. I'm taking a big leap of faith, and I'm going to tell you what I'm doing, guys. I'm just doing it. I'm just doing it, and then I'm going to get the bill, and then I'm going to take a picture of it, and then I'm going to put it on GoFundMe as a separate deal, and it'll be up to you. Simple as that. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just taking a chance. I'm just doing it. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm kicking myself. I should have done it earlier. But you know what? Life's hindsight's 20/20 all the time, you know? And I think it's a hell of a good idea. Plus, there's some big things coming next spring that I'm not going to have time to do it. I can't even put it off till next spring because there's things that are going to happen here that are going to be big. Plus, I can't sit on a machine. I learned after Saturday. I can't sit on an excavator for a week and do it myself with like an 8-ton because my head, like I'm in a lot of pain. Oh, Loretta, they have to go every year. They can't stay. There's going to be there's going to be ducks, lots of ducks here. We're going to have all the geese are going to be here all winter. We're going to have at least 100 ducks here. It's going to be a full house all winter, guys. Like, don't forget, there's still going to be ducks staying here because I still got to do my own personal cull. So there's going to be still 170 ducks here for a month afterwards. So I'm going to do my cull till probably the first week of November. They'll be at the new lake after that. But we're still going to have a couple weeks of lake for these guys. A lake in the yard type deal. You know what I mean? I'm really pumped about it. I decided I'm just going to do it. But it's $110 an hour. No float fee. And I ran the idea about giving us a deal by them because it's going to be a full-blown commercial for them. So we'll see how they're going to let me know. They're going to let me know on Monday when they get here what they're going to do for us as far as helping us out for the ducks, helping the ducks out. $110 an hour for an operator and the equipment and the diesel? No, not really. Think about this, okay? So you rent one. It's $400 for the day, plus the fuel, $75 a day minimum on fuel. So that's like $8 an hour. 400, 500. It's like $60 an hour, $55 an hour, just for the equipment and fuel. Then the man, insurance. 110 is pretty cheap. That's Canadian pesos too, guys. And I don't have to bang my head around, and it's a big machine. Like, it's not a little one like that. I was looking on the price I'm giving you, the $75 rate. Yeah, the $75 rate on fuel is based on an 8-ton machine, not a 20-ton. This is big. Well, put it this way. Put it this way. It's, yeah, I know, right? Okay, the geese want attention. So give you an idea how big the machine is. They're going to have to unload the machine across the highway at the radio station and bring it down the driveway because they can't even get the truck down my driveway with the machine. That's how big it is. What's going on? Oh, I'm glad the driveway got a haircut. No working for you that day? Mandy, you're going to take her easy? Lock the office door and pretend you're working? Okay, these geese are crazy. I don't believe how close this guy is to me. I gotta show this to you here. Like, look at this. Okay? Nope. Okay, they're going into the pen. It must be getting late. Well, I'm definitely surrounded. If you look. So, I'm going to update the GoFundMe tomorrow. I'm going to totally update it to reflect the refund from the scummy Nazi rental company. From this point on, they will be referred to as the Nazi rental company, and I'm going to update that. So that will knock the bill down. It's like $650. So I think it'd be like at $19,700. I'm going to be chopping about $650 off the GoFundMe campaign. Really coming close, isn't it? Oh, he's nibbling on my chair. Oh, these geese, man. They're like so predictable. They're hardcore, good union worker type, actors. They know their part in the show. Oh, he's chewing on my chair. What's the point of the geese? Because I like geese. Do I need another reason? Yeah, they do, but I honestly, I prefer duck, honestly. I like goose meat, but I don't like the skin. Skin's too, I don't know what it is. Yeah, it's a 70s lawn chair. I'm a classic. Everything I have is classic. I'm a classic guy. I'm retro. That's what I am. I'm a retro guy. I like duck skin better. Crispy duck skin. I find that, I don't know what it is about goose skin. It's just not as nice. Oh, look who's coming over. Right there, see that? There's Honey. Honey's come over to see us. Okay, this one here, he's friendly goose, man. These geese rock. They're like unbelievable. To have geese this friendly. Like, think about it. I can sit here every single night and stream just me and the geese sitting here, and I get a whole bunch of people joining me. It's like a show in itself, you know? That's what it is. It's a show in itself. And just imagine what it's going to be like when the ducks are gone and the geese really get Klingon. They'll have me all to themselves. They might get even more clingy. Yeah, I've been attacked by geese lots. That's why I was a little bit apprehensive of geese. I had geese. I hatched geese, and I got attacked by them, but they were emdens. And emdens are known to be very aggressive. Even though I handled them, even though I picked them out of the shells them myself, I was the first thing they saw in their lives, they didn't bond with me at all. They were nasty. Mean, nasty geese. And then I gave them my neighbor, and he had them out of his pond, and then they were beaten up there too. They were just bad. And then they went to freezer camp because they weren't nice geese. Tomorrow I'm going to do a GoFundMe update and the final plea of save me. I'm crashing and burning. I can't pay the GoFundMe bill by myself. Will be done tomorrow. And we'll see if people are going to jump on and help us finish it off this year. I have a good feeling you will. You're not going to leave me hanging with all these ducks. Because what am I going to do with all these ducks? I can't keep the ducks here. And the contractor, the transport company, they email me, Stephen Funk of the Brampton company that does the hauling for us for free. They donate their services, which is like a $3,000 gift to the Duck Adventure, because all we have to pay them is the $500 for the diesel fuel for the truck, and they provide the truck, the driver, and the trailers for free. It's like over $3,500, $3,300 to have all these ducks taken to a processor, and they donate it to us for free. And he just emailed me today to confirm that October 12th was still on. That's awesome. That's $3,300, guys. Like, that is a lot of money. You know, because of the government, these have to go to a government plant. And, you know, this guy drives up from Brampton all the way to Renfrew with a big truck. We load them all up on the truck, and then he drives to Peterborough. And then he doesn't just get to drop them off. He actually has to sit there at the slaughterhouse while they unload them off. He's there the whole day. It's over a 24-hour adventure for them to donate their services. The driver sleeps in the truck overnight, the whole bit. It's a major contribution by them. They're links in the GoFundMe to their company name. GMF Transportation out of Brampton. They do moving too, but they do poultry. But they're an amazing company. This is the 3rd year that they've done this for us. Because they believe in what we're doing. Because when I asked them what we were doing, when we're doing it, I asked for a price. They said no charge. Their dad and his Steven's the son, and his dad owns it, and the two of them together, and they just think what we're doing, feeding the homeless, it was a big thing. Like, it was cool. So that it was very generous of us to do this. Some people think it's generous what we're doing. Some people wonder why they didn't get eggs too, you know, that don't need eggs. Okay, I'm getting eaten by mosquitoes. Can you see the mosquitoes feeding on my head, guys? Look at them. See, I'm sitting in their way right now because I'm sitting here with the lawn chair. It's 5.5 hours in one direction. Okay, I'm getting like really eaten here. It's 24 hours he's on the road. From the time he leaves the shop till he returns, it's 24 hours that he donates every year. He's a great guy. He's a really nice guy. He doesn't know this year that we're live because he's been on videos before, but this year I haven't broke the news to him that we're live. It's going to be interesting to see how he takes being live on YouTube. Can you say hello to my friend named Penis? Okay, I just got sucked in. Who was that guy? Nightbot. Nightbot. Okay, that's what you get blocked for sucking me in for that one. That was not nice. I was reading a comment acknowledging somebody. He doesn't deserve to be here. Did you guys catch that? What he just sucked me into saying? Yeah, I just got trolled. Being a nice guy, that's what I get, eh? I acknowledge people because I'm quick on the chat, because I read chat. I'm reading you guys. Like, you think I'm doing this monologue and just going on? I'm monologuing, reading, and filming all at the same time. I'm truly multitasking. And I'm swinging at the mosquitoes. Oh. But that wasn't nice. But that just shows you how fast I'm reading, eh? Not many people can read that quick and do what I'm doing. You wonder if I read it, Sue? I read everything, man. You wouldn't believe I'm sitting here. You guys don't really understand what my brain is doing when I'm streaming. When I finish a stream, like when I do like those streams like in the morning for like 90 minutes with you guys, 100 minutes, you have no idea how tired I am. Like, it is unbelievable what I put myself through. It's a drain. And plus I'm dealing with a concussion, a relapse. Like, I should really get an award for what I put myself through. Because I don't know many people that could pull off what I'm doing. Especially sitting here so casually right now getting eaten by mosquitoes. But I gotta get my hat and a headlamp. The ducks are working their way in. It's getting dark here, see? But I gotta get a headlamp and a hat because my rain detector is getting far too many bites. Whoa, what's going on here? My clock. There's no way 30 minutes has gone by and my thing didn't go off. Or it did go off and I didn't put it in. You guys, oh no. I don't believe this. The alarm went off and I kept streaming and didn't go inside and put my veggies in, and you guys never told me. You're not much help. Oh. Okay, 50 minutes. Veggies will still cook. Unbelievable. That's just... We have to interrupt. The evening goose stuck here. I gotta get... I'm really let down with you guys right now. Like, no one thought, Matt, why are you still talking to us? Why aren't you going out and taking care of your vegetables? The alarm went off. Matt, why didn't you go do that? No one thought of telling me? Here, I'll give you, even though you really don't deserve this because you didn't show any type of love by telling me to go put my vegetables in, I'll show you my duck. Oh, look at this. Oh. I'm gonna flip the duck. Duck's flipped. I don't believe it. My alarm went off and you people just sat there laughing. He's still streaming. He's still streaming. Wonder why he hasn't gone in to put his food in the oven. Really, really upset. Okay, got hat, and headlight. The little dog. I have to give him a shower tonight because he's covered in goose poop. He's got green streaks down his back. He's got goose poop all over himself. He's got to get a full body shower tonight. All of you's heard it. It was a nuclear alarm. It was on the big phone. You got my mind off the Renfrew idiot? But you just reminded me, Maggie. Don't worry, I'll deal with that Renfrew idiot guy. He might have blocked me on Facebook, but I can still do a review on Google. I'm not screwed yet. And his Google place page has more reviews. Oh! Oh no, my alarm just went off. It just went off. See, you guys didn't even catch that. The alarm just went off. So the noise that you heard was when I said it. So it's just perfect timing. There we go. Now it's veggie time and I just did it. But something told me that it had already gone off and you guys had played a trick on me. Yeah, well, I'll do the Google Place page review with detailed links to the videos. And I'm going to do a link to the video showing the contract and the hours so people can beware. Because I've got video proof. Absolute rock solid video proof that a jacket. Yeah, that would be a good idea, Martin. And then I wouldn't get the alarm just went off now. I know, Mindy. But what I heard before was when I set the alarm. I'll put this on. This will stop my arms. I still got to go over to the bush and get the camera out of the Zika tent. But I'll do that off camera. When I end the stream, I'll go over there in the dark. I got 50 minutes before supper's ready. The infamous purple jacket with holes in it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're ready to go. 50 minutes. Supper will be ready here. I just put the veggies in already, Jackie. You weren't watching earlier, right? I took you aside and showed you my duck. Didn't you see the duck? Jackie went to the bathroom. Jackie left us and went to the bathroom. You know that, eh? Yeah, I love purple. Purple's one of my favorite colors. Always has been. Ever since I was a kid. When I was a little kid, I got my parents to do my whole bedroom in purple. Purple sheets, purple pillows, purple everything. I mean purple everything. And it stuck with me. I've been purple since. I can't help myself. Oh, sorry. Oh, I hit that button. Didn't need to do that. Okay, I'm going around to lock the... anybody have any attacks? I didn't get the decoys. They're in the garage. I got to do that, Brian. They're in the back of the garage. The decoys. All right, how's our little black duck from this morning? Our little gray duck. That's it. The gray duck right there. Not doing too good. It's got something wrong with it. It's sitting by itself. That's the one that is emaciated. He's not doing too well. But we've had those before on the duck adventure because I've seen the vet reports of that when the vet does the report at the slaughterhouse. You can't force feed them, they'll die. The only thing I can do is take the axe and kill it. That's the only thing I can do for it. It's too far gone. It's got something wrong with it. You know what I mean? It's got some kind of terminal disease. Okay, someone get rid of Lily, please. Oh, I can hear Canada geese at the lake. Gotta make sure I don't trip here. I just heard some Canada geese. Get the cam. I got the camera in my hand. There's Canada geese on the lake. We're locking up live on the Duck Adventure. Oh, carrot cake. Oh, that'd be tasty, Tom. Thanks for sharing it. I'll do that after. I'll do the camera after I lock the ducks up. And while I'm walking by the garage to get the camera that's over at the pond, the lagoon, I will check for the decoy in my garage. I'm positive I have two. I know I have one, absolutely for sure. But I'm positive I had two because I remember finding one somewhere, because I've had one in my garage forever that came with the house. Actually, the house actually came with a duck. Maybe that was a sign, when I bought the house. Because I'm not kidding you guys. I've had it, like, when the people moved out of the house, it was left on my deck. And the very first day I was here, there was a duck decoy on my deck. And I couldn't figure out where it came from. I found out later they left it. So it was a sign. Just like I wanted to build a pond, and then everybody talked me out of it because they said, "Oh, the geese will wreck your yard." Yeah, as if I care now. I did then, though. I was bad. Because I had to have a perfect yard. It's like, everybody just told me you gotta have a real nice yard. Oh, I wasted so much time in this yard. I could have had geese. I could have started the Duck Adventure when I did my garden in 2011, and I could have had geese. Then we'd be called something else. We'd be the Canada Geese Channel. Okay, see, they're coming out because of the light, I gotta turn the light off. Okay, no ducks. Go back. Go on. Don't even think of it. If I have the light on, they come out. They're looking for worms and bugs. Oh, little magoose. Magoo, not magoose, I should say. There he is. He's having a real hard time. Why are you always out here at night? Get back in. Keep going. Yeah, I'm making noise behind you, Magoo. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Hard left. Keep going. No, don't stop. Hard left. There you go. So tomorrow I'm taking the kiddie pool out of this part of the yard. So the adults are going to have to go to the pond. They might not. They might still hang around the yard. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Bug hunting. Look at them. Look at them going. There's bugs out here. There's bugs, bugs, bugs. See, the thing is that these are mature ducks. They know the deal here. They've got character. Well, right now they're horny. Look at them. They're courting each other. See that's Fabio's brother, and he's got lots of girls chasing him because he's the last male. We lost all our males, huh? He must be getting tired because he gets harassed by the ladies non-stop. Okay, girl, come on. Let's go. Yeah, Stripper's the only one that courts Magoo. None of the other females bother with Magoo. Like, none of them. I've never seen a female bother with Magoo, ever, other than Stripper. All I can smell is roasted duck in my yard right now. My yard just reeks right now, guys. It's like, man, it smells awesome. Just a ton of mosquitoes. Oh, see that one flying around on the screen there? Oh, mosquito in the back of my head. Come on, ducks. Let's keep going. Hello, Vista. They're big mosquitoes right now. It's a strange hatch. It actually was supposed to rain and it never rained. The weatherman was wrong. Oh boys, I'm seriously getting fed on here. I'm glad I got a jacket on. Okay, ducks, come on. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a stick. The stick works, even if it's only in one hand. The stick. Oh, sorry, blind you with the light. All right, here we go. All right, I have a stick. One stick. This works. Stick in one hand, camera in the other, flashlight on my head, reading the comments, streaming. This is it. That is the best way, Jackie, to check the weather. Go outside. But it's always good to take a look at the radar to see if there's any big rain clouds coming. Come on, guys. Let's go. Oh, ducks. The geese are coming back out. Come on, let's go. Look at this. They're scattering because of the headlight. I gotta close this because the other time they bolted out on me and did that round the what you call it, around the gate trick. Go in one gate and come out the other. They don't want to go in, eh? It's too nice. Tom, you're rubbing this carrot cake in. I hope the icing's really thick. Come on, I gotta go over and get the camera out of the Zika tent. And I still gotta give Doug a full body shower. I saw Bentley today. Bentley's good. Okay, look at these. They're like, we're not going in. Oh, it's beyond thick. Thanks, Tom. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, it's really nice weather. Really nice, Crazy Duck. Like, it's summer. We've had summer this month. Which it can stay like this. It's supposed to be like 28 degrees on Monday during the big dig-a-thon here. It's going to be interesting at the end of Monday how big the hole is. We'll be making the decision, do they continue digging the next day or is it big enough? That'll be Monday afternoon's stream. Well, actually, probably what we'll do is we'll have a vote at the end of the day while the last hour they're digging. I'll do a stream that we can place votes if we should make it bigger or stop. 37 Celsius, no thank you, Jackie. I'll pass on that one. Well, 37 if I was on holidays on a beach. I'd do that. The Zika tent, yeah, I know. Like today, it was supposed to rain, and I put the cameras in the Zika tent, and then it didn't rain. I could have the camera out. I still got to do the bathtub stream on this one, but I got the water stream going right now. I got to go over into the dark bush and get the camera. I could take you with me, actually. I could. I will. I will take you with me. You can leave if you don't want to see me walk over in the dark. I'll put the camera forward while I stream. I don't need to look for ducks. They're all here, Mary Ellen. And we'll go into the garage while we're walking by here. I can't read the chat right now, guys, because I took my glasses off so that I can walk on uneven terrain in the dark. I'm going to turn the headlight on shortly, but we're going into the garage to check on the duck decoy situation. These rubber boots, my ankle's sore. I'm not going to lie, it's sore. It's really sore, actually. It's about as sore as my head is, which is another reason why I can't finish. Yep, I do have two. A male and a female. I gotta get them for you. You're not gonna believe it. I don't believe it. I'm like, okay, you stay right there. Okay, I'll be right back. A male and a female. I don't believe. I knew I found one. I don't remember where I found it though. Look at this. The female, she's plastic, she's fake. She's got implants. And then we got this. This is the one I found on my deck when I bought the house. It's made out of styrofoam. It's a little mallard male. So we got a male and we got a female to put in the duck pond. So maybe that'll be better. So I got to do that before I let the ducks out tomorrow morning. But I got to put anchors on them so they stay in one spot in the duck pond. That's pretty awesome. I told you I had 2. Well, I knew I had 1 for sure. I just didn't know if we had 2 for sure. But I had a pretty good idea that I'd found one. I think I found it down in the swamp when I was cutting the bulrushes. Something tells me that's where I found it. Was in the bulrushes when I was cutting them last year, and it was embedded deep in the bulrushes. Something's telling me that. I got that. That's what. But the other one, the male, I found him on my deck 22 years ago, 1995. Oh, this is gonna be. Oh, I can't even control myself here thinking about this. It's gonna be so awesome. The question is how big it's gonna be when they dig it out. If this is what I did in one day, but at the water's just flowing non-stop, guys. Non-stop water and a ton of mosquitoes. Holy mackerels. Okay. Alright, gotta get the camera out of here. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I can't believe what I'm doing. I'm in shock. Okay. Oh yeah, she's getting soft in here from the ducks. The ducks were inside the tent. Lots of mosquitoes in here. Oh boy, I'm gonna leave the power cord here because we'll need that tomorrow. All right, the duck adventure live in the Zika tent. Okay. Multitasking Matt. I didn't know that what the ground was here like. Actually, my neighbor, when I went across the radio station to see if their internet was working, because mine wasn't, my neighbor that owns all the property behind me, the one that's a good neighbor, he was telling me, well, when I told him about the water, he's got a spot in his property, the same thing. That's unbelievable amount of water that comes out of the ground that keeps his cattle all winter in fresh water. And then I told him about how solid the ground was. He couldn't believe that there was only surface mud. He thought for sure it was endless mud here. I was like, nope, there's solid ground underneath that mud. I swallowed a mosquito. Oh man. All right. So I'm going to say goodbye, guys. I just swallowed a mosquito. Oh. Oh. Warm nights, eh? The mosquitoes are out. Oh, it's not that bad. You don't taste them. They go straight down the back. Oh. Okay, I got them out. The new rubber boots rock. Way better than the other brand, which were made by Acton, which are owned by the same company that own that STC company of the boots that fall apart. So they're owned by the crap boots. These are Baffins, made in Canada. They work good. Okay. It was a windpipe, went down my windpipe. That's why I had to choke it back up. But she's out now. All right, everyone. I'm going to say goodnight because I have a supper in the oven, which I am so looking forward to. And I really want to have a decent supper tonight. No, I don't need another pair of rubber boots. I only need one. They stock them all the time. Fence is on. So you can see. See the flashing light? See it? Okay? And I'll see you tomorrow morning for coffee with the ducks at the pond. I'm thinking tomorrow I'm going to go down there on the rock first, and then if they go over there, I'll follow them, but I'm not going over there and waiting for them. We're going to go down there and we'll see what happens, okay? And I still got to do my review for that banner rental company that I so highly praise in town. I think there's still part of the mosquito in my throat. Have a good night, everyone.